Hello and welcome back to another flight. We're going to be taking the Fenix A320 out for a spin. As I've flown the fly-by-wire, but I have not flown this one yet. So, should be an interesting flight. Just getting all set up here. And I've flown the fly-by-wire, but I've not yet flown this one. So, it's good. Looks like everything's kind of already turned on for us, which is nice. So, how's everybody doing? Everybody got a good beverage to sip on while we take this maiden voyage out? Alright, good. That's what I like to hear. Just getting everything popped out. Sorry I was a little late to the party, but it's what happens whenever you have kids, so. Almost ready. Just getting a couple screens popped out here. So, alright, we've got everything ready. We're going to be going from San Diego over to, or from Phoenix, Arizona to San Diego on this flight. So just getting my sim brief stuff pulled up here. Pull this over, let everybody kind of see what we got going on here. So, alright, so we're going from Phoenix to San Francisco, and we do have the Phoenix A320 in that they so gladly shared with us in their Discord. So that says that's what's going to be our route, so everything looks fine. Fuel, this is my first time flying it, we'll give it a plus factor of 20 and carry a little extra fuel. I like to do minutes. Technically, if you're flying IFR, you're supposed to be able to fly to your destination by the hold and be able to fly to the approach at your alternate, fly once around the hold. So I usually like to carry 45 minutes to an hour of extra fuel. That's just personal preference. I am not a real A320 pilot. I am a real pilot that is in training. So, alright, looks all good. We'll generate that. Yes. Alright, so that's all done. So we'll get that out of the way. And so they have this really cool thing on the Phoenix to where you can use your local IP address. So if you don't know how to do that, let's see if I can get out of here. Let's get out of here. How to set that up so is whenever you're in here, you can hit this little button right here, use external device. Click on that, and then you go into your settings in your window, in your settings window, and you'll grab your IPv4 local address. So it'll be http:// your local IP address :8083. And whenever you do that, you can actually pop this out and actually see it on your actual iPad, just like this is literally like this is sitting next to me, and this is exactly what it looks like. Sorry I don't have a shot of that, but it's pretty cool. So literally I can do everything just like it would be in the A320, which is really cool. So so we can get our imported in here, get our route ported in here, tap to import from SimBrief. So let's try that again. It says no flight found. A little trouble with that. Getting it to import. Why isn't it importing? It's in the setting. Let's go to settings and make sure that it has my correct SimBrief user. So all right, so that's not working. So it looks like we might have to import this. I thought I was going to be able to show you guys this real quick. This is pretty cool once we get it all set and done. But this little screen right here, this is another Air Manager screen that we have we have made, and it's MCDU, so you can actually be able to program this using Air Manager and never have to look down like you have to look down in here. This is the FMS, so now you wouldn't have to. You'd be able to use the iPad mini to be able to touch that, but it's for some reason it's not working right. Can't pop the screen out, so we're just going to X-nay that for the time being, and we're just going to take this out for our maiden voyage, and we're not going to be using any ATIS or anything like that. This is not going to be by the book. I just would like to get it flying and get it going and get us going. So, all right, so we're going to be going from KPHX KSAN. Flight number, cost index. Get that from. So we will get our cost index. What's up, Otto? How's it going, man? I couldn't get the MCD that we made today all set up, so it wasn't working just right. So just going to X-nay that, and we're not going to use ATC or anything like that. We're just going to fly from Phoenix to San Diego and just not use ATC, not use anything. I know that some guys in our group would have probably a fit about that, but we're just going to have fun with it today. So cost index is 5. So we're just going to use 005 for our cost index. Go to flight plan, let's go to KPHX, and our routing for the day is going to be we're going to be taking off of 26, and we're going to be doing the Freebird 1. We're going to be using, obviously, Mohawk. It's the only one here. We'll go ahead and insert that, and then doing the Lucky 1 arrival into San Diego. For ILS, I think it's an RNAV 27, so we'll use the RNAV 27 and doing the Lucky 1 arrival with the August transition. So insert that, and then we'll go back to our, this is our legs page. So Phoenix, and look up here, switch this to plan view, and start scrolling through here, make sure everything looks all right, make sure we don't have any discontinuity. Like there's a continuity there. So it looks like we need the J2 arrive. It's a J2 airway. Not sure how to put the airway in here yet, so still learning this part. So we'll just go ahead and say we're going to go from hog since we're not using. Go ahead and just clear this out. here. At it'll be. Now we don't have any discontinuity. Cruising today at. Oh. Go. 32,000. So we've got all of our fixes to get down. It's good. All right, so we can go ahead and set this up for 32,000. And we'll be taking off of runway 26. Tell you one thing, using the mouse wheel stinks when you're used to using your Knobsters from Air Manager. And our speed, we'll go ahead and set that to 250 knots. Mouse wheel stinks. Not fun. All right, there's our 250. Let's go into our sim settings in the units. Inches of mercury. Is it? Oh. That's in QNH. Up to Pascals. No new. I'm trying to figure it out here, guys. Sorry about this. This is what you get whenever you've never flown this airplane before and figuring it out on the fly. Don't recommend doing it, but hey, we're here to have fun. We're here to learn. And hopefully somebody's watching that knows what the heck they're doing in this airplane. And you can tell me, hey, fix it, do it that way. So it's in inches of mercury. I am not sure. So we'll roll with it. What do you guys say? Let's roll with it. All right, so let's go ahead and check our overhead panel. IRSs, they're all aligned. And we are running off of our battery. Probably not smart. AP started. Beacon turned on. Nav lights turned on. All on. So APU's coming open or coming up. Let's take a look at this bird outside. Oh, she's purty. She is a purty bird. So APU is starting. One thing I did forget to check is our fuel. Make sure we've got enough fuel in here. That was in the McDo and Etsu. Go see. data program. Going to be flight level 320. Oh, fuel right there. And our zero fuel weight is going to be, let me grab that over here, 55.9. Our CG. .5, I think. 55.9. 64.5. Let's enter that and see what that does. Oh, it's invalid. All right. So we won't worry about that. I want to make sure that we have enough fuel. Oh well. Initialize. My numbers. Data. I thought I remember seeing the fuel in here. It's direct to performance. Next phase, maybe. Oh, that's our performance for climbing and descending. Initialize. I don't think you broke anything in the MCDU, man. It just the background is not transparent, so we just need to change out some of the graphics. So, or else I think it would work. It just right now, it's not working. So, no big deal. We can fix that at a later time. I was just trying to get on the stream and get going, take it up. So, some beautification before it's functional. Yeah, I think it will. It'll look great whenever we get it all done. It just, I don't think it's not working as of just yet for me. So the buttons may work and everything, but when you pop out the screen and try and drag it over, pop out the screen, drag it over to the iPad, it's not, the background's not transparent. So there's no, the hole's not cut out technically. It's just a image over top of the screen, so you can't see it. So, so it's just no big deal. So we can fix it up. So, but yeah, it'll look great whenever we're all done. So does anybody in the comments know where I'm supposed to put in my fuel? I know that they said you're not supposed to use the fuel up here, but for some reason this is according to the iPad we have enough fuel, so we'll be fine. All right, that'll work. I'll learn that and figure that out. So this is the one part of this aircraft that I do not know. So all right, flight plan, everything else is ready to go. Let's go ahead and get our push back and we will get going. I don't like flying at night, and as my stream the other night, it was at dark. You can't see anything. So we'll just go ahead and turn it to day, but we'll use live weather just so that'll work. All right, I think you do the pushback on here. So let's go ahead and do that. Man, no worries. So John Green, he's the one that actually did all the programming for it. I just did the design work and the look of it. So thank you, sir, for all your contributions. We do appreciate it. Alright, looks like we're starting to get our pushback. Doesn't look like the tug is staying with our aircraft though, which is kind of funny. Oh, there it goes. That has got to be the slowest tug I've ever seen, but oh well. So let's go ahead and get our APU bleed on. You over, we'll go ahead and start engine number 2 first. And watch our settings here. Cool. It just shut off. There it goes. And N2's rising. N1 is rising. Let's check our tug. Yeah, this thing is slower than a 7-year itch. Holy cow. Yeah, that's got to be the slowest tug I think I've seen in the sim. Turn this on to... that's all good. And engine 1 is stable. And start engine 2. Start engine 1. Sure. 0. Good there. Alright, cool. Like either of our engines are... There it goes. Wonder why they shut off. That was weird. Saying initialize weights. Okay. What about that? Oh. Parking brake off. Probably be a lot. Yeah, that. See, there's something. All right, we'll stop, and that'll work for now. Let's connect the tug. Should have checked this. Initialize page 2. Right? Initialize page 2. 0 fuel weight. I have that in my sim brief. Lock fuel. Did you turn off your parking? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, that's a good point. Again, I am very new to this. I've never flown this airplane. Yes, I flew the fly-by-wire A320 twice. So I know the CRJ. I do not know this aircraft. So the jokes can fly and it'll be okay. I could handle it. So let's try and pull up my SIMBRI. So SIMBRI says my zero fuel weight, required fuels, need 8,638 pounds of fuel. So zero fuel weight is 55.6. Valid entry, because it's asking for the 26. So let's just say 55.6. Just say 20. Say 24. Invalid entry. Estimated fuel on board. Say 86. Say 9,000 pounds. 1,000. You missed. That's funny. I totally forgot to think about the parking brake. Well, I'm used to the pushback toolbar, and it has a little screen up here, and it tells you if your parking brake is set. So, all right. So it's saying invalid entry. I'll have to figure that out. Watch a YouTube video on how to do that. So, but all right. Looks like got that one started. This one needs to start here. This is just a beautiful airplane. They've done a really good job with it. So. Normally do the test engines and CPU before you start everything up, but just we're rocking and rolling. We're just trying to get in the air. Strobes are on. Turn the taxi light on. Light on. It's on. Takeoff speeds not inserted. Okay. Data. Initialize. No performance. Oh yeah, I think that's something that you have to do inside of the sim whenever you do your departure performance. I think it gives you all that. Yeah, it's all inside of there. So runway is going to be 26. See if I can set this up real quick. Okay. Flaps 2. Toga. Anti-ice packs off. Calculate some of your 26. Calculate some takeoff weight. Oh, 55.6. Takeoff weight. 55.6. Let's just enter that and calculate. Well, it's saying some information is point 5. Yep, that didn't do it either. Okay. Heck with that. So we are all started. Let's just get going here. We'll turn off the APU. Bleed. Turn that off. All right, let's just taxi on out. What do you guys say? We'll figure it out as we start the taxi. All right. Here.
1
I haven't actually set up any of the throttle quadrant and calibrated that or done anything like that, so bear with me as we figure this aircraft out. Best way to do it is just get in it and learn. I like how quiet it is in the cockpit. That's pretty cool. Get on center line. All right. Flight directors. Auto throttle will be on once we get past set it. Don't need any all call. Turn our lights on. Final looks clear. All right, here we go. Lined up. Hold the brakes. Pull it up to 50%. Engines are stabilized. Throttle. All right, there's 80 knots. 100 knots. 120. 140 and rotate. All right, positive rate and indicating gear up. Auto throttle's on. Autopilot on. We are on our way. First notch of flaps up. Oh, Phoenix is beautiful. And we can go final notch of flaps up. Go into speed manage mode. Go ahead and pull us back to the auto throttle detent. Start our left turn. All right, passing through 10,000 feet. We'll go ahead and turn our landing lights off. And we can go ahead and turn our nose wheel off. Turn that off. Leave the passenger safety belts on, because captain of this airplane, you never know what he's going to be doing, so we'll leave those on for the safety of our passengers. What do you guys say? Gonna look through the sim brief and see if I can't find out where everything is. I was kind of hoping that they had some kind of manual inside of the documentation, but I didn't see anything inside of my community folder as far as documentation. But I didn't really get a chance to look too heavily hard inside of it. But I'd like to find that somewhere. If anybody knows where that stuff is at, then that would be great. But I have yet to see any kind of textures. Just looking through some of the documentation here if there's anything inside of it, but I don't see anything, so but on our way. Show the level terrain. Yeah, there's not much there. Okay, alright, I'll have to... Have they already got them posted, or are they going to be posting them, you know, somewhat soon? Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is the... No wonder. There we go. There we go. Now we can go back to Air Manager and turn our panels back on. The screens are a little play strong. I was wondering why it looked a little funky for me, but that looks much better. So off we go, heading to Freebird. Oh, okay, they've added a knowledge base system. Well, let's see if we can't go check that out. Let's get on some. Let's get some music going. What do you say? Since we're not doing ATC, let's listen to a little bit of jams. Alright, now let's go check out Fenix's website, see what we got there. A little loud. Don't see it on their website anywhere just yet, but I don't see any knowledge based. But gotcha. Sounds good. Yeah, I just need to know how to fly the thing. It's a beautiful airplane. And it will be amazing once I learn how to fly it. So I'm looking through the sim brief to see if I can find where my Mac tow is. I see where my takeoff weight is in pounds, which is 63.99, but I'd like to know where my CG is and all that stuff. I have no idea where all that stuff is, so do you know where the CG is that's on the FMS? So whenever you go down here, go to the init page, and then you go over to fuel predicted. It says 0 fuel weight / 0 fuel weight CG. Don't know where that's. Let's do a quick Google search. Set the fuel to 0 and the fuel and payload screen. This way it will equal 0. Well, that's not helpful. Yeah, that's where I'm at, is inside of there, and it says passengers, cargo, fuel capacity, and so I need to enter all that. So I need to enter in my fuel weight. So let's do that. I just got to find that information inside of passengers. Is estimated 349. Which is not right because that's the weights of them all. Mass and ballast pace stuff. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. I just need to figure out how many passengers I have here. I know it's on the sim brief, I just can't remember exactly where it is. I know it's PAX, but says that their weight is 349 pounds, so it doesn't tell me actually how many passengers I'm carrying. Probably not much of an entertaining flight here, bro, so sorry about that. Page 3 of SimBrief PDF. Okay. Here, so this is what we got. I don't know if you can see that or not, but so here's my SimBrief. said page 3. Right there it says, oh, passengers estimated 100. That's weights, so 123. I'm going to say it's 123 passengers. We'll go with that. Let's just put that in and see what it does. And then cargo, we've got 1.8. Yeah, I see the weight section, and that's where I'm at. And that's where I think I got the 123 from. And then cargo is 1.8, and then fuel, we've got 8.6. So let's put that in. Let's see what that comes up with. And so I think you got to do it on the ground because I got it all in there, but it's not letting me do that. So maybe when we get to San Diego, I'll mess around with that and do a little bit more research. Next stream will be a little bit more organized here. It's running late. Kids had a baseball game, so you're welcome to join in Let's Go Flying if you want to, in Discord, and join in audio if you'd like. So I've got all my settings in here to import my sim brief, but for some reason it didn't want to do that. So let me try and figure out how to get that all connected here. Because I need to find my sim brief user ID. Let's go see if we can't find that. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, whoops. Keep hitting the sign out button. Alright, there we go. I got it all fixed up now. I got it now. Wonder if so yeah, so finally got it imported. And change up, I guess my name was a little messed up, so but yeah, so I went into mass and balance. This is where I put all this stuff in, but I think that since I'm airborne, it knows that, and so it won't allow me to do that. So kind of mess around in here. What's controls? Yeah, we want those. This barrel control, independent. Auto jetway, auto door simulation. Yeah, we'll do all that. Cabin lights, cabin visibility units. See, that's in inches of mercury. So I'm in the United States, but for some reason, it's from heading into bed. Oh, yeah, no problem. Don't let it defeat you, man. We'll get it fixed, and maybe we'll stream tomorrow or something like that. So, don't worry about it, buddy. We'll get it fixed. I'll mess with it here in a little while, maybe tonight, and we will get it fixed. It's not the end of the world. So you just keep working on the these panels here, and these up here, right here. These are the ones that we need to get fixed up now to get this EFIS working, so you don't have to use the mouse as much in the cockpit. So we'll get there. Turn on the to our VNav here and enter destination data. Alright, performance, destination. Let's get our QNH. So the TEF, SAN. Yeah, Bev, the EFIS half working, but it's a pain in the arse. So I bet it is, man. Like I said, I don't know the code. I can do the design work all day long, but not exactly sure. So 180 at 10 knots. QNH is going to be altimeter. Is going to be view METAR. Again, altimeter 2985. And it says 0 knots, but we'll see when we get there. Temperature is 15. I will be full flaps. Alright. Got all that set up, so that's good. So, need to... Okay, let's go to Navigraph. See, the arrival is going to be the lucky one arrival. So our first going to be 240. That's Sophie. Level 240. Alright, so let's go ahead and program this. Under 240. We'll get some nice little clouds on the way in. Then our next one is going to be IMPO. It's going to be at flight level 190, yep. And Karma. Yep, and then Helix, yeah. Yeah, we're on our way to Karma, so I didn't. Okay, I see now. And 13. Yep, that's fine. And Jack would be at 250 knots. Yep. That one's 270. Yep, 10,000. That'll work. And Aztec at 8,000. Perfect. And Jivas at that. And then Lucky 1 at 6. Perfect. And then Lindy 5,000. Perfect. And that'll fix the arrival. Oops. All right, happy flying, man. Yeah, you as well. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. You have a good night, buddy. Approach is going to be our nav. Our nav Yankee 27. Our nav Yankee 27. Beta. Alright, I think we're all ready to go. We've got some clouds out there. Alright, we'll start our descent.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
50, 40, 20, retard.
Well, thanks for watching. That was a horrible landing and probably a horrible stream, but thanks for watching. We will see you guys on the next flight.